What up, world, and welcome to a new edition of Vantage Point. I am your host, MC Sonrizemusic, as usual. And if this is your first time tuning in, this is the place where we spotlight Christian artists, ministries, businesses, and individuals who are using their God-given gifts to impact the world for Christ. Like I said, if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, move over a little bit, hit that like button, alright? We're going to get right into the show. Let's get right into it. The audio of the day. Check it out.
Send out your light, send out your truth, let them guide me to safety. In this city, send out your light, send out your truth, let them lead me to refuge, to the place that you choose.
That was Hollyn with Source. If you like that joint, make sure you go to her page, hit that like button over there, comment on it, let her know that you heard it here first at Vantage Point, and subscribe to her page and support her ministry. You know what I'm saying? Go out and buy the album, stream it, whatever you do. If you like to continue to help our show grow, hit that like button as well. Leave a comment in the chat. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. Any way you think that we can grow. How you're doing, and where you from and where you representing, and your name, so we know who we talking to. Cause I'm in the chats right now, so let me know how you feeling. If you want to partner with the ministry financially, you can support us through Cashapp. Anything helps. To produce these episodes and to give these artists a platform, it takes a lot. Y'all know that. So anything you put together helps continue to grow the show. Just hit that Cashapp below and help us keep it moving. Again, thank you guys for being here. God bless you, and enjoy the show. All right. Peace.
From the beginning, my God's the only one who cracked through darkness and sin with his only son. Even says the stars and moon will bow when it's said and done. I'll kick out the devil trying to win what I already won. This from the beginning, and I know you heard it too. He ain't gonna bring you all this way without pulling you through. Or let the lies get all this way without bringing the truth. Or let the devil get his way without pulling the noose. Let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the
Marv, you a fool for this one, man. Palm Beach and beyond. Proverb. This is for the block and the kid on the Ave. You know who you are. Y'all don't want bars, you want cars, sex, and strip clubs. But you ain't getting that. I'm never spitting that. I spit the raw for the cats that like the facts. In fact, they nod their head when they hit your man on the track. You can get your money back if you ain't feeling the cut. If it ain't hitting your gut, you mumbling and you stuck. Get in your truck, your string about to get plucked. My rhymes covered in blood. Bet you can do is duck. Prob, I'm on the set off the realness, I got you stuck. Marv on the beat and he's slapping you like a pup. You can converse all day like you a Chuck, but y'all a bunch of chickens and all you can do is cluck. Once your F-150 go off and into the muck, only God can judge and save. I wish you luck. When your life is in shambles, you wondering what the what? Only God can save you then. I wish you luck. For the block. On the block with a line with a lot on your mind.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way.
This is for the block. On the block with a line with a lot on your mind.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way.
I'm a multi-talented, multifaceted, from the hood dude, a good dude. And usually I'm in a chill mood. The rhymes never lewd, the words never crude. And if I don't agree with your views, I don't feud. A dude from Palm Beach whose heart has been renewed. Cause new life is good for my soul like fresh food. Trying to amplify his voice when never in solitude. But reading and praying on the reg takes fortitude. I'm thankful that he keeps me from being the devil's muse. That's why I'm in your ear right now trying to intrude. So this very thing don't come and happen to you. Getting caught up in the car, confused like you was you. Mugshot on the news, you feeling and looking blue. Only the divine can brown what you've been through. This the kind of swag and music that gets you booed, but I ain't feeling nothing right now but gratitude. Block. On the block with a line with a lot on your mind.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way.
This is for the block. On the block with a line with a lot on your mind.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way.
I'm like Kerry Washington, causing little fires, but I ain't gon' quit on my team. Urban Meyer, I wanna learn and grow always like new hires. Bring the gospel to your hood with heat like blow dryers. Won't stop till they singing your praise like mass choir. Hot like deep fryers, gospel supplier. When you catch your boy boy on the block, yo, it's 3 circles. Never hit the stage without that rehearsal. You set dip with Jada kissing goodbye, or you smack by Big Willie with Jada rolling her eyes. Surprise, whackness has got you canceled. Always stay sharp and be ready to give an answer. First Pete 3:15, on that I lean. The cornerstone of this thing, yeah, I mean. We always sweat the Jones cause the grass look greener. Water your own grass, let them sweat what you have. For the block, for the block.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way. Right way. Right way. Right way.
This is for the block. Block.
Come along and I'll lead you the right way. Right way. Right way.
I believe in Christ. I believe that, he's the Son of God, that he came so a sinful man could be bought back, redeemed, that he's the only way to have an eternal life. And so that's the adrenaline that I put into my music.
Welcome to another edition of Vantage Point. I am your host, MC Sonrizemusic, and today, my special guest today is recording artist, producer, filmmaker, creative educator, ministry leader. He's a creator of the modern filmmaker. Has worked with brands like Lululemon and Optimum Nutrition, served as creative videographer at Church of the City in Nashville, and is now launching his faith-driven music ministry under the name I Am Able. He's also part of one of the Christian music's most influential families as a son of former Santana frontman Jon Keith, president of the Gospel Music Association Jackie Patillo, and the brother of the late Gabriel Patillo, who at the age of 10 danced with DC Talk as Cookies and Cream and went on to work with Toby Mac in his solo career. Welcome to the show, Marcel Patillo.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, DJ Sonrize. Man, it's been a long time since I've heard somebody mention Cookies and Cream, bro.
I do my research. So let's get right into it. In your own words, who is Marcel Patillo?
Man, I'm still trying to figure it out some days. I'll tell you that right now. But, man, I am just a faith-filled, creative creature, man. That is the best way I can put it. I love to create, and definitely for God above all. And that's the journey I'm on right now.
That's what's up. So what does the name I Am Able mean to you?
Dude, it means a lot to me because it can be easy to follow the leader in this life, in this world. There's a lot of possible leaders, and it's definitely a lot easier to follow than it is to lead. And I even noticed it in my own life, with my family, my dad, my mom, my brother, in the positions that they were in when I was growing up. I was 5 when my brother started going on the road and playing shows and going on tour. So for me, it was really easy to follow my family's lead. Actually, it was easy almost for me to almost be okay with 2nd, 3rd, or 4th place, or the mentality of, maybe I'll catch up one day, or really just looking to my family as like, they're doing big things. Why do I have to? And the closer I got to God, which was actually pretty late in my life, the more I realized that as Christians, we are made to lead. And a part of that is believing that you are able to lead and that your God created you with everything that you need to actually take a leadership position and be confident, saying, you know what, I can stand on my beliefs. I can stand on where I feel like God's telling me to go and what he's telling me to say. And I can count on his wisdom to walk forward and to lead others. And to me, I Am Able is just a moniker of what God really stands for in our lives. He made us capable and able and uniquely special to do things that really only we can do. I always say that God sent you down to do something specific for him. And yeah, he could choose somebody else if you don't choose him. But he's hoping that you'll take up the cross and carry the purpose that he made uniquely for you. So I'm able is just a moniker to stand for that in confidence.
So, with you being in such an influential family, how did that shape the way you move and the way you create?
Well, I often tell people that I feel like I got really lucky because, this world can be extremely confusing. And I think part of humanity's biggest confusion is figuring out purpose. And even Christians, other Christians, we all know that God made us with purpose. But actually living in the fact that my life has purpose, it's really hard for people to recognize. It's hard for them to see or feel sometimes. And I think being raised in the family I was in, I got to learn super early on that you have a purpose on this planet. My mom, when she got divorced from my dad when I was 3, she moved to Nashville, Tennessee just because she knew people here that could give her a job. It wasn't, she definitely felt God pulling her here, but there wasn't a big dream. There wasn't a big, I'm going to go to Nashville and I've got a dream of being in the music industry. She just had friends who were in the music industry, and they had a job at a new record label as a receptionist. And so I got to watch her walk in purpose, and not any kind of boastful, not any kind of big illusion or dream of, I want to be this. She just said, I want to follow God, and I want to raise my kids to follow God. And, obviously to see her professional life play out how it has, it almost gave me no choice than to say, Marcel, everybody has a unique gift, and God's got something special for you. Follow him first, and that special purpose, it will reveal itself. And I feel like from a young age, watching Gabe go out on the road at 10, I'm like, okay, I got to figure some stuff out.
So, speaking of your brother, he passed away, rest in peace, cancer in 2024. How did that affect your faith?
Well, I had just come to God about 10 years ago. So this was what I felt like was early in my walk with God. I was maybe 7 or 8 years into my walk with God, but still, at 7 or 8 years, I know I feel still today at 10, 11 years into my spiritual walk that I still feel like an infant sometimes in my spiritual walk. And so, man, it was easy to feel betrayed, to be honest. My brother was a real stand-up guy. He was one of the few people that I knew of that had saved himself for marriage. He was great with money, and he was very obedient throughout his life, even throughout his childhood. Super obedient kid, and it was tough to wrestle with God taking somebody that had been so good to him. My brother, after DC Talk, he went on to join Toby Mac's group, and so for 20 years straight, he spent over 100 dates a year helping people worship God and lifting up God's name on stages all around the world. So it's tough. It was tough to wrestle with how could you take him? It was tough.
Wow. So I saw an interview where you talked about that in your younger years you tried to toe the line between secular and Christian and ended up crossing the line and falling into more of a worldly lifestyle. Can you speak on that, and how were you able to get back on track?
Yeah, man. Well, it's a slippery slope. Another thing, being raised in my family, I've told people this. I'm afraid of how this sounds sometimes, but being raised in Christian music, by the time I was 12, 13, 14, where most people want to rebel against their parents or find their own path, I thought Christian music was super boring, just because to me it was very normal. It was kind of the average. And so I wanted to do more. I didn't have anything against it. I felt like, well, we've been doing this whole time. So let's try something new. Let's try something fresh. And man, it's an easy thing to think, I'm going to be the cool Christian out there. I'm going to be the one that can hang out at the bars or go to the parties. And Jesus did that a bit, so there's almost a little bit of a confidence and encouragement, to go into those darker places. But you definitely have to keep your guard up when you do. And I was young, man, 19, 20 years old, getting out there, trying to be that cool Christian. And one thing led to another, and man, I was off to the races on a whole different journey, and I totally
Yeah.
forgot where I started.
Yeah. So, you say you had to deal with alcoholism. What do you say to people who try to toe that line and are dealing with that, like dealing with alcoholism and things like that?
This is a big one, Sonrize. This is a big one, man. Um, Man, there's a lot of things that want to keep you stuck. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and he was just saying like he didn't have any issues really that are rearing their ugly head, but he's got a wife and he's got kids and he's got a full-time job, and he's kind of at a place where he needs to make progress, but he wants things to stay the same. And I was telling him, well, you can't have both. Life is really about progress, and it's not about amassing the most amount of money or the most amount of success that the world would see as success. It's just about progress. It's about getting closer to God. It's about being filled stronger with those fruits of the Spirit. Hopefully, year after year, you're pouring out more fruits of the Spirit, and hopefully, year after year, you're growing in wisdom, and you're growing in faith, and you're growing in your emotional EQ. Hopefully, you're growing, and I feel like the Bible's pretty strict on that's the call to this life is to try. You're gonna fail, you're gonna stumble, but to try. And I know we start on alcohol, and it seems like I'm going on this whole left field, but I think that's where a lot of people. Yeah, thank you, man. I think that's where a lot of people get stuck with alcohol. Is it's a comfort thing, because anybody that's done therapy or anybody that's been in AA knows that any kind of addiction or rut or struggle that you deal with, it's definitely deeper rooted than the thing. It's much deeper rooted than the thing. And I think for a lot of people, they find a comfort, whether that be in food or pornography or drugs or alcohol, and they want to live in that comfort. And to those people that are stuck in a season of feeling like it's almost impossible, like where do I start with growth? How do I turn things around? I know I want this better opportunity, but I don't know how to work towards that. Or I know I want better for my family, but I don't know how to work towards that. Or I know I want better for my heart and mind, but I don't know how to work towards that. I would say try to build a vision for yourself. What does the optimal you look like? Just in your head, just as a little game, as a little, daydream for a second. What is a optimal you? And not an optimal you to the world, not an optimal you to your family or your friends. I mean, what does an optimal you to you look like? Try your best to build a vision around that. And I say block out the world, your family, your friends, because you need something that's going to drive you. And I think a lot of people try to substitute alcohol with something external, and they may fail over and over again, or any kind of struggle. But I think the biggest thing is digging inside yourself and finding yourself, because that's what you're missing. That's what you're trying to drown out by the alcohol or the drugs or whatever it may be. And the most important thing to me is, and that helped me the most, was just building a vision. And to me, I Am Able was a part of that mission, was a part of that vision as well. It started before I had the name, but I think the vision grew into I Am Able just by seeing somebody that was strong, somebody that wasn't afraid to carry that cross flag with him day to day. And not just carry it with him by being nice to people, but carrying with him by looking back at myself and saying, hey, you carry that cross today. How are you going to carry it today? How are you going to carry it today? And who are you going to be? Who are you going to be remembered as? And the vision that I saw and the person that I wanted people to speak about when I'm gone, and the people that the person that I want my family to speak about when I'm not around, that's really what drove me to say, like, okay, I got to change this, because I'm capable of being that person. But I'm choosing not to be with this other stuff. And how long do I want to do that? How long do I want to live that life? How long do I want to just run in the hamster wheel and say, I wish for this, I wish for that, but my actions are showing something else? How long do I want to do that cycle?
Yeah. Wow. That's strong. So I'm going to let everybody marinate on that for a second, and we're going to get into a video and be right back. My man, Marcel Patillo.
Thank you.
It's not. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. Have you seen it? Okay, stop. Shut up. Danny's party's tonight.
Oh, it's up.
What?
Danny's having a party.
Why did I get hit right now?
We're going.
Okay, and you should. I'm happy for you both. You deserve it. You've been working hard.
We are going.
We? Oh yeah. Yeah. Can't do it.
Okay, then I can't take you home.
Why are you assuming I don't have plans?
Boy, you ain't had plans since 2016.
That's not.
Tevin, this could be good for you. Help you get your mind off of things. It's like day one. Brand new you.
I'm not going.
Okay, you say you on the way, you really on the way, 180 on the way. You say you on the way, you really on the way, you really on the
Baby, I was giving a lie. Who knew all I needed was time? Say my sins is how I'm defined. But if God did it, it's divine. And they cut you again, I know how it felt. And you came in bloodstained like everybody else. And you need a fountain to make it all melt. And lose yourself. Hello, me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, me. Hello, new 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 me. Hello, me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me.
Spend so much time in the deep end. I never thought I would see the other side. As we've been up, I can feel it. Say there's a way we can start again tonight. Okay, 'cause I know how it felt. So coming with blood, say it's like everybody else. Like, is there a fountain to make it all melt and lose myself? Hello,
Me, hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, new me. Hello, me. Hello, new 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 Hello, new me.
All right, so back with Vantage Point. So, can you speak on the modern filmmaker? How it came about, what it is, the whole nine.
Well, I had started a couple. I'd been thinking about YouTube for a while, and I had started a couple channels just playing around, and I loved video. I loved everything about the post production of the video process. So pretty much everything you do with video after you shoot it. I love to create, and video has a lot of different sections that give you the ability to create. And I fell in love with the color grading and the editing and sound design and all that stuff, and even special effects and animation. And of course, YouTube's a great place to learn from. So I'd always pick up tips from YouTube, and I started to figure out, like, there's some things that I'm using in my process, some tricks that I'm doing, some perspectives that I have in the post-production process that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about. So that was my first thought in, maybe I could talk about these things. And then it almost felt like God just dropped it in my head, the name The Modern Filmmaker and the platform DaVinci Resolve. And I kind of knew from the beginning, like, this could maybe be something. And I started that channel, and it was a fun journey from there, man. A lot of fun.
So I'm definitely gonna have to do a deep dive on that channel, me and my daughter, because my daughter's getting into filmmaking and photography and all that stuff too. So we definitely gonna have to do a deep dive
Get her
on that
into,
channel.
make sure to watch the color grading videos. The color grading videos are some fun. They're kind of like transformations, So they're really fun to watch,
Mm,
even if you don't do it. They can be kind of fun to see the transformation and how it
definitely.
happens.
What's the number one tip you can give someone that's trying to get into filmmaking?
Oh man, just pick up a camera. If you like cameras at all, pick up a camera. If not that, obviously there's a lot of AI tools right now that are a lot of fun to play with. It's a great place to start. Or if you know somebody that has a camera, you can try to edit for them. DaVinci Resolve has a free version that is super capable. I actually made some international commercials with the free version of DaVinci Resolve for my YouTube channel just to show people that it's possible. So you can do a lot with the free version. Or CapCut. CapCut's another great one to start with. It's got a lot of great presets and templates. CapCut does a great job of staying on top of some current trends. So if you're big on making videos for social media, CapCut's a great place to start.
What's up? How you feel about like the AI influence in music, film, just ministry in general? How you feel about the AI influence? Because we talked about on the show, we talked about AI generated pastors and AI artists, AI music artists, and things like that. So, as an overall, how you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a little weird. I'll admit, I'll say as a producer, somebody that's spent, I started playing the guitar at 6 years old and the drums at 11 and piano at 13. So, every once in a while, somebody will send me like a really dope AI track. And there's a part of me that's like, God, I spent my whole life learning all these instruments for it to sound way better, way faster with AI. But I think the AI revolution is a lot like computers. When I was younger, not everybody could afford a computer in their home, and if you could, you almost had a leg up. You could jump on
Yeah,
AOL, you could get on AOL Instant Messenger with your friends after school. You're kind of led into this secret club that we realized later on was like an accelerant to a lot of businesses and a lot of knowledge. And I think AI is exactly the same. My manager lives in Trinidad, who in Trinidad you can't access ChatGPT. And I told her for weeks, I was like, you have to find a way to get on AI. You have to find a way to get a VPN, which is a virtual portal network where you can access
yeah,
something from a different country. And I just hounded her for a couple weeks. I was like, you've got to do it, you've got to do it, you've got to do it. And then when she finally got on it, she sent me a message and she's like, how dare you not tell me about this? This is incredible. This is going to change everything about my work. And I was like, I
yeah,
did tell you, but I literally think we're in that season right now where it can't be ignored. And as Christians, we are here to lead, and so it's worth taking a peek at. I'm not saying everybody has to get onto AI, whether it be video or music or even making it write your emails. Just start playing around with
yeah,
ChatGPT because I really truly do feel like it's one of those industries that's going to make a lot of people a lot of money a lot faster, and you will
yeah,
be behind if you don't learn how to implement it into your workflow because there'll be somebody else in your same field that's using it to do things twice as fast or 5 times or 10 times as fast depending on what you're doing. And
yeah,
they're going to come up from underneath you if you don't watch out. So it can get a little weird, but I don't really have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with AI pastors. I don't have a problem with it's just another evolution. It's a technological evolution, and we're better off leaning into it. I just haven't seen anything yet that makes me feel like I don't like social media. Social
yeah,
media at first was great because it connected us all, but then we all kind of realized the way it's set up, it's actually a little bit more detrimental for our brains, especially the younger people and the kids. I haven't seen anything
yes,
like that with AI that makes me feel like I don't know if this is good. I think, of
mm,
course, we're going to get used to it and we're going to pick up books less often because we're going to go to this thing. But I think it should allow us to become smarter if we use it appropriately. Who will use it appropriately? That's another conversation, right?
that's the key word. Using it appropriately. I think my biggest issue with AI was the AI artists when they're taking recognition from actual artists, or they're getting giving awards to AI instead of the actual artists, things like that.
It's tough, man, but maybe we need to evolve harder. you know, because I do see it taking spots from some Christian artists, but I don't see it taking any place from Drake. I don't see it taking any place from Travis Scott. I don't see it taking any place from Kanye West. I don't see it, you know, if you're great, I don't think AI is going to replace you.
There you go. So you got your single out from the beginning. What was the inspiration behind that video?
uh, Man, it's a spiritual battle. You know, one theme across I Am Able that I'm trying to hold on to and really get people more comfortable with is the kind of the harsh reality that we are living inside of a war that's been waging on since before the beginning of time as we know it. And that the devil's fighting for us in our sleep when we're weak. He's plotting when we're happy, for when we're sad. He's plotting for when we're strong, for when we're not. And it's very real. And I think in trying to find grace for myself and some of the things that I've done in my past that I'm not proud of, the time that I've wasted, the neglect that I gave God for so many years, you know, I think it helped me. I think God kind of comforted me with the fact that, you know, Marcel, you do live in the middle of a war, and it's real. You know, God's powers are real, and the devil's powers are real. And so I just wanted to start putting that theme in front of people of the fact that there's a real war going on, and the main focus of the war is your soul. The main focus of this war that's been going on since the beginning of time is for your soul, which means there's a lot of power behind that war. And you have to be fortified, and you at least have to have some grace for yourself and for the people around you, because the people around you are going through that war as well.
Amen. I love that song, man. I love the video. The video is crazy.
Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. It's weird. So, to me, it seems very different and kind of off the wall. So anytime anybody's like, dude, that's dope, I'm like, thanks.
But that's the best part about it, though, the creativity of it. You know what I'm saying? We need that creativity. Everybody's so down the same line nowadays. You got to have that creativity.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So how do you balance creating music that is artistically great while remaining biblically grounded?
Man, that's a tough question, because, you know, I don't look at it as, you know, is this great? For me, art is self-expression. And so there's a lot of artists that do things differently, but I'm not worried about, is this going to be great for radio? Is this going to be a hit? Are people going to love this? I really don't. I try to speak from the heart, and I try to produce the music from the heart. So the songs are intense, and they're loud, and they hit hard because, you know, I've kind of been going through a season that's loud and intense, and it's kind of hit hard. So for me, I just try to be true to the season that I'm in and true to what God puts on my heart. And I try to be different. You know, like you said, especially in Christian music, things can feel very similar, and it can feel like everybody's kind of jumping into the same lane. And I just try to do my best along the way to block out the noise and stay in and create a new lane. And it can be tough, because I was on social media for a couple months after From the Beginning came out, but then I was like, I got to get off to create the next thing, because I really, you know, it can be tough when you have your eyes on what everybody else is doing. And so if anybody's struggling with being creative or being innovative, you know, don't be afraid to stop listening to what everybody else is doing, and just listen to what God's doing with you in your own heart.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to get into movies at all? Like create movies?
I am. I mean, slowly but surely been writing my first script over the last couple years, and I hope that I can bring that spiritual battle conversation and imagery to a bigger, more impactful place one day, for sure.
So if you were able to get like a big budget movie, who would you want to star in it, and like, what would you want it to be about?
Who would star in it? Man, that is tough, man. That is tough. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of good actors out there. From Idris Elba to Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, there's a lot of good. Jamie Foxx would be super cool to work with. He's so talented.
That'd be dope.
But I will say, I would just love to bring put a journey together about that really kind of puts the spiritual war into light. That really brings it to life. It's hard to comprehend, and in this very comfortable American world that we live in, it can be hard to really picture how deep the war goes. And so I would love to bring something like that to life, and to really help people see how dark it is and how bright it is.
That's what's up. So we're gonna jump into a video real quick, and we'll be right back with Marcel Patillo.
All right, bro. It's on you.
I don't say yes, Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. I'll say yes, Lord, yes, I will trust you and obey. And when your spirit speaks to me, with my whole heart I'll agree. And my answer will be yes, Lord, yes.
Alright, so this is my answer.
Is you winning or no?
It's a yes for me.
Are you praying at all?
It's a yes for me.
Are you keeping the faith?
It's a yes for me.
Are you seeking his face?
It's a yes for me.
It get real hard to pray sometimes when I'm living in my guilt. I thought I had it figured out and stepped out of your will. But I'm so grateful for your grace. I don't have enough tongues to thank you, because I'm always kept and you loved me when they left. And I ain't right sometimes, and I don't get it right every time. But you love me enough to still stay around. So through the ups and downs, I'ma still stay down. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Is you winning or no?
It's a yes for me.
Are you praying at all?
It's a yes for me.
Are you keeping the faith?
It's a yes for me.
Are you seeking his face?
It's a yes for me.
It's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. Oh, yes for me. It's a yes for me. Yes for me. It's a yes for me. Yes for me.
It's a yes for me.
It's a yes for me. I know that God wants the best for me. He my everything. He paid the price as the debt for me. Yeah, it's my destiny. Walking by faith, he got plans for me. Yeah, and I never trip. He will supply everything I need. Oh, yeah. If you knew my life like way before, yeah. All the weapons haters tried to form against. Maybe you get on my way, yeah. That's why I give him the praise, yeah. It's a yes for me.
Is you winning or no?
It's a yes for me.
Are you praying at all?
It's a yes for me.
Are you keeping the faith?
It's a yes for me.
Are you seeking his face?
It's a yes for me.
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 You've been too good. You've been too good. Every time I turn around, you keep on making a way. It's a yes for me. It's a yes for me.
back again with Vantage Point. So, do you have any passions outside of music and filmmaking?
Oh man. I love to build things, which this is gonna sound like another job, but I love to build things. So I'm a huge entrepreneur at heart. I love to build businesses. I love to build people up. So I mean I like to stay creative. So pretty much all the lanes I stay in are gonna take me to something creative, whether that's some kind of creative entrepreneurship, like building a new business and trying to figure out a strategy and where this product fits into the marketplace, or just sitting with my piano or even going to the gym and building up myself. My body is like another project to me that I feel like I'm constantly working on, just to create something new.
Need to work on that myself. So, give me something off your bucket list.
Man, I would love to play. I would love to play a show in Japan. That would be great. Just a visit to Japan overall would be really sick. I've been to China before, but Japan is definitely, it's one of the few things on my list that I'm like, all right, before I leave this planet, I got to see that place. And it would be cool to, like, I say play a show over there because it'd be cool to go and really see the culture. It's one thing to go as a tourist when you don't know anybody, but if I were to happen to know, some kind of camp out there that I was doing a show with, it'd be cool to, like, really kind of get immersed into the culture for a little while.
That's what's up. And most people say they want to jump out of a plane when I ask that question.
No, I mean, maybe I could skydive in Japan. I could see that happen.
Again, I'll be the one that's on the ground waving at you. I'm not gonna be jumping up there. So, what's next for you, man?
The next song is called High, and it comes out July 31st. And I'm excited to see what God does with that one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Make sure that we play that on the show as soon as it comes out too. So make sure you have your man to send that over too. So this is the part of the show where we give you the floor to say whatever you want to say. If you want to send your shout out to anybody, if you want to plug your social media, anything you got going on, whatever you want to do, the floor is yours.
Man. The good book says, whoever is born of God has already won the victory. And I just want people to know that it's true. And that they can walk into that with confidence. That if you are waking up with faith in your heart that God is real, then you already hold the victory to your struggles. You hold the victory to your pain. You hold the victory to your trauma. You hold it right in your hands. And God made you uniquely special. The creator of the universe created it only to house you and to hopefully make a difference on this planet through you. And I just want to give people confidence that the more they lean into that, the brighter life will get, man.
Amen. So with that being said, man, thank you for being on the show. I look forward to your next project. I look forward to everything you got going on. Make sure you guys go out and support Marcel and everything he does. And again, your host, MC Sonrizemusic. This has been another episode of Vantage Point. Peace.
My God's the only one who cracked the darkness and sin with his only son. Even says the stars and moon will bow when it's said and done. Out here got the devil trying to win what I already won. This from the beginning, and I know you heard it too. He ain't gonna bring you on this way without pulling your throat. Or let the lies get all this way without bringing the truth. Or let the devil get his way without pulling the noose. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the devil get his way. Won't let the devil get his way. He won't let the
Yeah, my God ain't about to hold up. 3 and 1, Holy Spirit about to show up. We got angels marching in before we roll up. And every weapon formed against me set to blow up. Pray, pray, we got chains to break. We got people to free, and some souls to take. Shake, shake, I wanna see the world shake. Watch a battle for my God, just to see him elevate.
My God's the only one who cracked the darkness and could sin with his only son. Even says the stars and moon will bow when it's said and done. Out here got the devil trying to win what I already won. Just remember game, and I know you heard it too. He ain't gon' bring you all this way without pulling you through. Don't let the lies get all this way without bringing the truth. Don't let the devil get his way without pulling the noose.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the show. We want to thank our special guest, Marcel Patillo, aka I Am Able, for joining us today. Make sure you guys go out and support his ministry and hit all his social medias up and stream his music, the whole nine. Support my dude. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to make sure you subscribe, like, and comment as always, like I said. And until next time, guys, keep your eyes on Christ, keep walking in purpose, and always remember, there's always a better view when you see life in God's perspective. I am your host, MC Sonrizemusic, and this has been another episode of Vantage Point. God bless. Enjoy your day. Peace.